This rumor has been around for a really long time, and it just keeps coming back and coming back. And I don't know if it's actually fueled by anything real or if it's just people making stuff up or talking about what they want to happen. My guess is that it's mostly centered around people who are talking about what they want to happen. But this is a rumor about a smaller version of the Switch, perhaps one that doesn't have all the same features. Maybe you can't take the Joy Cons off. Maybe it doesn't dock. Maybe it's just a portable system. And if you do that kind of thing, then you can probably ship a smaller, or not necessarily. When I say smaller, I mean lesser. So it runs all the same games or something, but it doesn't have all the same features. And if you take some of the features out, you can probably ship it for less. And if you can ship it for less, then you can charge less. And getting the Switch into more households is key. In fact, something that I had forgotten to talk about when I was recording the podcast, and I talked about the fact that Nintendo was, I was talking about Nintendo financials. They said that they were looking at, instead of going for a one per household, which is what their goal currently has been, now they're trying to focus on multiples per household, or one per person is their new goal for the Nintendo Switch. And maybe that's what's leading this rumor mill to think that a smaller or more streamlined Switch is on the way. They've already sold a lot of them, but this rumor comes from Nikkei, which is a Japanese publication. It was translated by Nintendo Insider. It says here, Nikkei reports Nintendo plans to release a smaller Nintendo Switch revision this year that will remove certain features. We can presume that means you won't be able to attach Joy-Cons or something similar, such as coming without a dock in the box. It will have a lower price point and will only play portably. So pretty much what I had guessed that they were going to talk about. I don't know. Mr. Furukawa recently said that they weren't even considering a successor to the Nintendo Switch or a price drop of the Nintendo Switch anytime soon. Now, I posited at the time that maybe he was just saying that to boost sales, but when you straight up lie, like, there are legal consequences when you're a publicly traded company. So I don't think that they would straight up lie about it like that. I don't think that this rumor is true, and I'm happy to be wrong. I want more people to be able to afford to have a Nintendo Switch in their house, because hell, that means more people will be interested in downloading the podcast. So I don't think this rumor holds water. I don't think it makes sense for Nintendo to do this now, especially when they're selling so many of these. I think at the end of the day, this is something that they're going to keep in their back pocket for a really long time. And I'm not saying that the Nikkei is just making stuff up, but maybe they're just misinterpreting something that they have spoken with someone about. Maybe they've got an insider who's been working on this new version, but that person doesn't know that this isn't coming out anytime soon. They're going to sit on it until they need to ship it. I don't know. I think it's unlikely that we see it soon. Maybe by 2020. I think that that's much more plausible. But the rumor is that it's happening in 2019, and I just don't see it happening. I could be wrong. It's happened before.